The Red Sea, cradle of civilization, crossroads of empires, and now, the center of a new geopolitical storm. For centuries, its turquoise waters have been a stage for ambition and conflict. Today, in late 2025, the European Union has shocked the world by backing Eritrea, one of the region's most isolated and controversial states. This move has sent shockwaves from Washington to Asia's ports. The EU's endorsement is a calculated risk in a region on the brink. For decades, Europe kept Eritrea at arm's length over human rights concerns. But now, with global commerce threatened, Brussels has chosen pragmatism over ideology. The Red Sea is more than a body of water. It's a vital artery for world trade and energy. To control its shores is to wield immense influence. The EU's decision is a direct response to mounting threats that have turned these waters perilous. With Ethiopia's ambitions rising, Europe's pivot to Eritrea signals a new, hard-nosed foreign policy. The world now waits to see if this gamble will stabilize the region or ignite it. The Red Sea is the lifeblood of global trade. Over 10% of seaborne commerce passes through this narrow corridor. But for 2 years, it's been under siege. Houthi rebels from Yemen have launched relentless attacks on commercial vessels, forcing shipping giants to reroute around Africa. Freight rates have soared, Egypt's Suez Canal revenues have plummeted, and Europe faces new inflationary pressures. Somali pirates have resurfaced, exploiting the chaos. Even undersea data cables, critical for global internet, have been sabotaged, exposing new vulnerabilities. In response, the EU launched Operation Assab, deploying warships to protect merchant vessels. But Europe's naval resources are stretched thin. It's clear military might alone can't secure the Red Sea. The EU needs reliable partners on the ground, coastal allies who can help police these waters. This urgent search for stability has led Europe to Eritrea's doorstep. The stakes for global commerce and security have never been higher. On land, another crisis brews. Ethiopia, Africa's second most populous nation, is landlocked and restless. Since Eritrea's independence in 1993, Ethiopia has relied on Djibouti's port, a costly, fragile lifeline. In 2025, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has made sea access a national crusade, calling it an existential right. Ethiopia accuses Eritrea of occupying its lands and arming rebels, building a case for possible military action. The rhetoric is matched by action. Ethiopia has announced a $1.58 billion railway to the Eritrean coast, targeting the port of Assab. Military posturing has escalated, with Ethiopia's navy openly declaring intent to reclaim Assab. Eritrea responds with defiance, accusing Ethiopia of preparing for war. Both sides have moved troops to their tense border. The Horn of Africa holds its breath, fearing a return to devastating conflict. The region teeters on the edge. One misstep could spark war. Amid this turmoil, the EU made its boldest move yet. At the UN in October 2025, the EU's Annette Weber publicly praised Eritrea for Red Sea security, a stunning reversal. Years of sanctions and criticism gave way to a diplomatic olive branch. The EU now sees Eritrea's strategic coastline and disciplined military as essential to stabilizing the region. Backing Eritrea also sends a warning to Ethiopia. Don't escalate. The EU hopes to prevent war and a new refugee crisis by supporting Eritrea's sovereignty. It's a pragmatic, controversial bet, choosing stability over ideals. Europe is gambling that today's pariah can be tomorrow's partner. The EU's support for Eritrea is a high-stakes gamble. If successful, it could restore order to the Red Sea, protect trade, and boost Europe's global standing. But the risks are immense. Ethiopia may see this as betrayal, pushing it toward rival powers like Russia or China. The move could escalate tensions, making war more likely. Egypt quietly welcomes the EU's stance, seeing it as a check on Ethiopia. The UAE, a backer of Ethiopia, is displeased. Regional rivalries deepen. The US, under a more isolationist administration, watches from the sidelines. Europe stands largely alone, navigating a web of alliances and enmities. The outcome of this wager will shape the region, and Europe's role in it for years to come. The EU's bold pivot leaves the Red Sea's future uncertain. Has Europe traded its values for short-term stability by empowering Eritrea's regime? Will Ethiopia see this as a red line or a reason to fight? The risk of catastrophic war looms, threatening millions. Europe's realpolitik signals a new era, one where strategic necessity trumps ideals. The world watches, wondering if this gamble will secure peace or unleash chaos. The Red Sea remains a stage for ambition, danger, and history in the making. The next chapter is unwritten, and the stakes have never